Hey guys, NCSman001 here for another trophy list analysis. This is actually being recorded right after the SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated one. Today's list is Destroy All Humans 2020, or Destroy All Humans Remastered as it is also called. Destroy All Humans Remastered comes with 1 platinum, 3 golds, 11 silvers, 26 bronzes, with a total of 41 trophies worth 1,170 points. The game's release date was finally revealed to be July 28, 2020, so let's take a look at the list. Furon Perfection, obtain all the trophies. So that is, of course, your platinum trophy. Now we got some bronzes. Go into Seed, invade Turnip Seed Farm. Rockwell Death Knell, invade Rockwell. Immodesta, invade Santa Modesta. Area of Dissect, invade Area 42. Union Busting, invade Uniontown. Capital Punishment, a silver, invade Capital City. So those are for reaching each of the 6 invasion sites, basically the 6 different areas of the game. Because this game actually had 6, which is more than any of the other Destroy All Humans games. So just invade all of them. Those are all story unmissable trophies. A Pox on your gear, upgrade crypto at the Pox lab in the mothership, and a Pox on your saucer too, upgrade your saucer at Pox's lab. So that's just for doing 1 upgrade of each. That's basically unmissable if upgrades are still done by DNA points, which I assume they will be the way they were in the original. Down to the challenge. Revisit a missionless invasion site and complete a challenge there. So complete all of the, I guess, both story and side missions in any invasion site and then return to complete the challenge. That's pretty easy. Invasion of the Body Swappers. Try out a new look for crypto in the mothership's archives. So I guess that means there are different costumes and stuff. That's cool. Return of the Clones 2, Reloaded. Revisit a mission in the Mothership Archives Holopox decks. So that's interesting because in the original Destroy All Humans and in Destroy All Humans 2, you could not go back and replay missions. So that's a new feature. You can actually go replay missions. Swift Harvest. Accelerate, brain extract, or transmog by mashing that button like you mean it. I mean, you're already kind of supposed to do that. I mean, I'm pretty sure you kind of had to do that, especially in, like, Destroy All Humans 2. But anyway, no time to waste. Destroy a human with a weapon and another with the psychic ability, at the same time. That shouldn't be particularly hard, but it might require just a little bit of luck in the timing of it. Shouldn't be too difficult, though. Covert Thoughts. Stay covert by scanning primitive human thoughts. So that's just, body snatch someone and then remain in body snatch for a while by scanning people. Harvest Season. Recover a Furon probe. Those are the collectibles in this game. Rejected for probing. Throw something into something else with the saucer's abducto beam. That's probably going to be unmissable. Furonigami. Explore the more offbeat parts of the mothership. So that's probably like the archive section. Just go check it out, watch some videos, etc. Reduce, abuse, and recycle. Transmogrify an object to replenish your ammo. Unmissable. Hot to Trot. Evade a rocket by dashing. I think that's a new thing in this game, the ability to, like, dash and use that as a dodge feature, which is kind of nice because that should actually make certain aspects of the game a little bit easier. Brain Dead. Consume a human brain to kickstart your shield regeneration. So that's interesting. So it makes me wonder, can you only recharge your shield regeneration by absorbing a brain or something? Because if so, that would actually be a little bit more tricky. I'm assuming, though, that that's not what it is. I'm assuming that your shield still regenerates on its own, but that probably makes it go a little bit faster. Simply Repulsive. Use your saucer's Repulsotron to fend off homing missiles. That might be new, actually. I don't know if that was a thing before. So it's like sort of like a shield, but sort of like a deflector shield, I guess. Anyway, Gas Guzzler. Abduct and drain a vehicle to replenish your saucer's shield. So that's how it has always been, and that's pretty simple. That's going to be unmissable. When 2 humans collide, use PK to destroy a human with another human. So hit 1 human with another human. Shouldn't be too difficult. Man's inhumanity to man. Destroy multiple humans with a human-made explosive. That actually shouldn't be too difficult as long as they use a number of explosives. You can just, PK it back at a group of people. That should probably happen naturally, actually. It might even include, like, propane tanks and stuff. Hop the Hoop. Display Furonic aeronautic prowess by soaring through giant human pastry without soiling your feet. So, presumably that means fly through a donut. I can't remember which invasion site that is, but just fly through a donut in your saucer, probably pretty easy. But that's a silver, though, so maybe not. Do feed the sharks. Demonstrate Furon free spirit near a warning sign placed by the human authorities. Presumably that means feed a human to a shark in a specific area. I think we got a South Park reference here for this next Brawn. As is tradition, abduct a cow with your saucer. Probably going to be unmissable. Everyone's going to do that at some point. Come on now. Pyrokinesis. Set something on fire, then use it to destroy a hapless human. Ooh, that sounds like fun and probably pretty unmissable, though. Fly, my pretties. Throw a human into the air and juggle them. I'm not entirely sure what it means by juggle, but that's probably not difficult. I mean, it's a bronze. It's just probably throw someone up in the air. Now we have a bunch of silvers. Unilateral Disarmament. Destroy a certain irritating simian warlord once and for all. That is like I said, that's a silver, so that's presumably a boss fight. Impeach. Destroy the pathetic human attempt at a robot overlord. That is, I'm assuming, the final boss. That's my assumption for that, like near the end of the game. So I'm assuming that I believe both of those are actually boss fights. I believe the certain irritating simian warlord is in the third invasion site, and then the impeached one will be at the end of the game, the final boss. That's my assumption. I could be wrong. Champion of Abduction. Ace an abduction challenge with a 3-star rating. So this is where we get to some new stuff to this game. Furon Faster Race. Ace a race challenge with a 3-star rating. Righteous Rampage. Ace a rampage challenge with a 3-star rating. The Act of Armageddon. Ace an Armageddon challenge with a 3-star rating. Jerk of all trades. Obtain at least a 2-star rating for each challenge type. That's actually probably not too difficult. Grade A upgrade. Fully upgrade one of the branches of a weapon or ability. Most people are going to end up upgrading probably all of them because it definitely makes the game easier. Ace of Space. Ace all challenges. The mandatory option. Complete all optional mission objectives. That is a gold. That is... I don't know if there were optional mission objectives in the original version of this game. If not, then that is a new feature and could potentially cause a bit of challenges. And then finally, we have, for the glory of the Furon Empire, destroy humanity's last hope and initiate the subjugation of the species. That is presumably your trophy for completing the game. So overall, this list is quite interesting. It's definitely more complicated than the original Destroy All Humans, and it definitely looks like it's going to be tougher purely because the original Destroy All Humans, the one that got ported over to the PS4 back in 2016, allowed you to use cheats. And I'm going to assume that there are either no cheats for this or they don't allow them if they do. If there are cheats, I mean. So that's my assumption for that. But it looks like it's probably about the same length of game. I don't know really how much more is added in. I think the challenges, though, are in the race, rampage, and Armageddon, and abduction. I think those may actually be the side missions from the original game. Because in the original game, you could replay the side missions as many times as you wanted, and they were basically challenges. They were like, destroy all the buildings in the area in a certain amount of time, complete a race, kill a certain number of humans in a certain amount of time, sometimes with a specific weapon. So if that's what it is, then it's going to actually make the game a little bit harder because there were a few challenges or side missions in the original game, if that's what they are, that were kind of difficult. I've actually got the old guide that we wrote pulled up for that. Like, for example, in Santa Modesta, you had to destroy 12 female humans in a minute 30, even though you could be attacked by all of the military and stuff. The Great Cow Race, yeah, that one, I am not looking forward to doing that one because I could only figure that one out through sort of an exploit, actually. And then Union Stem Collection, 15 brain stems in 2.5 minutes because it's military, so it's harder to get them out of them. And then a few things at the end of the game, like in the final area, that could be a little trickier. So if that's what it is, then it's not terribly difficult, but it's definitely going to be harder than the original because there aren't any cheats or anything. And then also I find it interesting that there's only one trophy for probes, and you only have to collect one probe, which is really surprising that they don't make you go after the collectibles. So I'm actually, again, very shocked about that. And then, of course, there are the optional objectives in the game that you have to do, though the good thing about that is you can go back and replay the missions as many times as you want in this game, which is different from the original, where you had to do everything in a single run, and that included that really annoying trophy where you had to body snatch every type of character, or like 40 different types of character, or whatever it was, and there were a limited number in the game, and some were highly missable. So thankfully that's not in this game, and thankfully it also doesn't really matter because, well, you can replay missions. So anyway, this looks like it is going to be an awesome game. It's a great list. It's got some great trophy names and images and stuff. I'm extremely excited to play this. It will be an absolute day one purchase and play for me, provided Amazon gets it here on time. So the game comes out again on July 28th. I'm going to give this trophy list a presumptive 5 out of 10 in difficulty, so average difficulty at the start, and I'm going to predict 20 to 30 hours to platinum. For now, it may end up dropping depending on if my assumptions are correct about the challenges and the optional objectives, and if the gameplay has changed at all. So we will see when the game comes out, but hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you for the next one.